Hello and welcome to Nancy Drew Secrets Can Kill, where in the last episode we managed to find our way to the high school where apparently a student named Jake has been killed recently, and now we need to take a look in the library, which we also managed to find in our previous episode. We need to look around for any possible clues. Hopefully I don't manage to get myself lost in the library here. Just kind of looking for anything we can interact with. More money, but I don't know how. Oh, I guess there's something here. Gemstones and how to identify them. Okay, so we learn what an amethyst looks like. Is this relevant in some way? I guess maybe make a mental note of that there is a book on gemstones here. Don't see anything else. Is this what we just looked at, or is this another different? No, this is a different one. What is a relic? Relics and gemstones, huh? Relics were kept in a cavity inside the altar of a church or in a container, or more often, were simply buried. Okay. Relics and gemstones. Wonder if I should be making notes here or what? I guess just try to remember that those books are there. Ooh, money. So, do we just go to the front desk now? Oh, that's right. We did have like a computer password or something. Can we interact with No. Oh, these ones we can interact with. Catalog search. I don't know what to search for yet. but it's good to know that once we do know what to search for, we can. Can't do any snooping around here. Are any of these books important? Doesn't look like it. So, where was the kind of front desk, or I guess we could take a look. Did we already look at these earlier? Or were they different magazines? I guess they were different. Sports Today. The race to the finish line. The real home team advantage. Managing stress for competition. Making time for fitness and fun. Harmful effects of steroids on athletes. Oh, steroid abuse, huh? Use and effects of exogenous anabolic steroids. Anabolic steroids are drugs used to enhance athletics performance and build muscle mass. They are virtually all derivatives of the testosterone, or substances which promote the overproduction of testosterone in primates. In America, anabolic steroids are classed as a controlled substance, and possession of even small amounts of hectinol or human growth hormone can land a dealer in jail. Yet steroid use has doubled and redoubled in the American fitness scene over the last 20 years. What is the attraction? Why would a star amateur or professional athlete risk jail time for possession? Because many people think they can get that little bit of extra performance if they take the stuff. Peer pressure among college and even high school athletic teams is another reason. If everyone on the team is taking the drugs, you have to as well to keep up, because the early gains from anabolic steroid use are awesome. But there are no shortcuts to athletic excellence. The physiological side effects are terrible. Liver damage, heart disease, and impotence are just a few problems. The low body fat levels encountered with heavy steroid use are unhealthy. In addition, though anabolic steroids grow at a fast rate, they don't change the composition of the connective tissues nor the heaviness of the bones. Thus, while the muscles are stronger, the support systems for them are not, so injury is often the result. The steroids can cause psychological side effects as well, though. Like aggression, so nothing for us in here. Nope. I guess, do we just go upstairs now, or... Money. What else do we have over here? Just kind of scanning the area for anything we can interact with. Oh, did we cause that? Oops. It did say to save the game often. I did save between episodes, so we didn't lose too much progress. If le reste de ma vie. Okay. Is this going to be relevant? We did seem to cause some kind of an alarm. Do we just keep going or should we hightail it out of here? Like, I distinctly heard an alarm. Somebody's probably going to come investigate that. Captain General Juan Ignacio de Santa Ana Domingo? Do we need to know about this? Or is this just flavor text? Transporting exceptionally valuable cargo from present-day Central America back to Spain. Let's see. Increasingly bad weather, reports that infamous privateer Henry Morgan was in the area. No one knows which the fleet encountered, Henry Morgan or the hurricane. Or perhaps both, but this much is known. El Toro, his crew, and the entire Seven Virtues fleet were never seen again. All disappeared without a trace. Somewhere hidden in the depths of the glinting blue waters of the Caribbean rests the remains of El Toro's galleons, and a treasure so valuable that scores of men lost their lives trying to protect it. And then there's this symbol. Okay. Wonder if that's of any value. Not at the moment, but like maybe later. There was something here. What is it? Okay. State-of-the-art Dynaham. Model 2000. Communication device. Okay. Your new Dynaham Model 2000 lets you listen in on parts of the world you never knew existed and interact with friends from faraway lands. The space-age digital keypad allows you to enter a 4-digit frequency or channel. You can then either listen to the activity on the channel or use the Dynaham Morse code keyboard to transmit a message. Please consult local, state, federal, and international laws on appropriate and legal usage. Oh. To enter a frequency or channel number, simply enter a 4-digit number on the numeric keypad and press the connect button. Transmitting. All messages are sent using Morse code, one letter at a time. Compose each letter by pressing either a dot or a dash button on the Morse code keyboard. When you've finished composing a letter, please send. Press send. That button erases the series of dots and dashes that have been entered prior to hitting the send button. If you realize you've made a mistake after hitting the send button one or more times, pushing the that button will send an ignore previous message signal. If you have transmitted an unrecognizable letter, a transmission error sound will play. Good maintenance techniques will extend the life of your Dynaham 2000 model. Avoid exposure to liquid, solvents, bodily fluids, and caustic chemicals. If the main radio tube has expired, it can be replaced with any standard audio radio tube. Caution: avoid placing fingers or foreign objects into the main radio tube holding socket. Electrical shock can result. And then there's the Morse code alphabet. Okay. Interesting. So this is pretty certain to come in handy, right? We're probably going to need this at some point for something. And I'm probably not going to remember that it is here. Oh well. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Any interactables? I did hear the door just now. Do we need to do something here? No, it's just to look at the periodic table. There doesn't seem to be anything for us here. Jake was here. Have we explored everywhere now? We couldn't go through the door there, right? There was a door, but it's not letting me. No, I guess not. So I guess we just go down now? I didn't see any computers requiring a login and a password. I guess Did I not search diligently enough? Great. Of course it's locked again. So there's this information desk here, but we can't interact with it in any way. Research the meaning of the kanji symbol Connie is wearing. Oh. Figure out a way to get Connie to leave the student union. Look in the teacher's lounge. Ah, yeah, so that's what the password thing is for. So we've done that. Look around the library. Talk to the students.
Haven't done that. Still have to do that.
Okay. So I didn't make note of the kanji symbol that Connie's wearing. I guess we need to go back there. I also didn't see a book on kanji symbols. So this is the library over here. Kind of trying to memorize a little bit. And where was Connie? This is where we came in, and we went this way. Oh yeah, Connie was in here, right. Kanji symbol.
Hey Nancy, need something?
Okay, so,
Do you know Hal Tanaka?
Not very well. He's an exchange student from Japan and a total workaholic. He told me he's trying to get more scholarships for college. Lately, he's been looking really burnt out. I think the pressure's getting to him.
What pressure?
I guess it's a big deal for his family that he get into a good school on a free ride.
How well do you know Daryl Gray?
I wish I knew him better. He's the only guy I'd ever consider dating. He's student council president, holds a cool job at a diner called Maxine's, and drives a Seaback X80.
Drives a sports car and works at a diner? That doesn't compute.
Yeah, I don't get it either. Daryl's family was rich and used to throw major parties all the time, but not anymore.
I'll talk to you later.
Adios.
So, trying to find the way to the library. Was it like this way? Yeah. Wait. I guess we could buy some soda here. Don't really know that we need any. I'm already all confused. It says this way to the library. Right. It just says research the meaning of the kanji symbol. I guess we could go to the library and... Oh yeah, we need the key. Jeez. Now, where were the computers that we could do research on? There were some somewhere. There they are, I think. So do we go like here and then... Yeah. So I guess we search for kanji. I haven't really placed my keyboard very appropriately for this. I thought I wouldn't need my keyboard playing this game, but I guess I do. There we go. No results. Okay then. So I guess that's a bit of a bust. Maps. And there's... Huh? I have no idea what this is supposed to tell us. But I guess I need to try and remember that that's there. The Braille alphabet. So, do we need to like find the password on the computer at the teacher's lounge and then use this to translate it and find the correct buttons? Probably. Is there anything else we can interact with here? No. Lizzie Applegate is apparently relevant for some reason. well loved by San Franciscans, both for her cultural and humanitarian contributions. Lizzie Applegate was a talented actress and songwriter who began her career entertaining minors at local camps. Roden starred in the tremendously successful play The Bandit's Treasure. Initial success was followed by a string of other hits, including The Riddle of the Chinese Box, The Fire in the Phoenix Eye, and Rainbow's Gold. Okay then. Harry Houdini. I wonder if these are relevant in any way. The Houdini transformation. Eric the Great. According to Houdini, the elephant weighed at 10,000 pounds. Okay. So, what other tasks do we have? Follow the directions of the secret message in the map drawer. Secret message? Okay, where was the map drawer? I guess we need to find some words on that thing. I can't remember where the map drawer was. There it is. Okay, so what words can we find here? I wonder if they need to be like, if they can be like, how to put it in English? If they can be diagonal. Do they need to be like either up or down, or can they be diagonally? Because there's, if they can be diagonals, there's sun over here. NaL3. Okay. That's hot. Do I need to find some kind of a key to decipher this with? Or is it just that I need to find words here? I have no idea. Maybe I do need to find some kind of a key, because the only words I can find here are hot and sun. And they don't seem to be part of any message. So yeah, maybe we do need to find some sort of a key as to how to decipher the message in this. What else do we have here? Figure out a way to get Connie to leave. Look in the teacher's lounge. Look around the library. So is this done now?
Still have to do that.
Alright. So we still haven't found all the clues in the library. I guess we keep looking around. Yeah, I don't see any other words in this. Well, obviously there's like in, no, as, but like, you know, bigger words that could make up some kind of a message. So I don't know, maybe we do need some kind of a clue on how to decipher this before we can move forward with finding the message in this. Like, do the different colors mean anything? And this NaL3. So yeah, I guess we look around more then. More and more and more and more. I thought I had been pretty thorough here, but I guess not. Since it does say that we still have clues here that we haven't found. I wonder if they're upstairs or down here. So there were those particular books here that I don't know how to make use of yet. And then there didn't seem to be anything here. It just says Jake was here on this table, but there's nothing else, which is a bit weird. I mean, it feels like there should be something. Was Jake researching chemistry? And that just leads back to the table. And when you go this way, the only thing you can do here is go back down. So I guess we didn't miss anything up here. So I guess it must be down here. Pile of books on this table, can't interact with them. It hasn't usually seemed like we can interact with the stuff on the tables. Just the computers. Did we check this row of books already? I know we did check like one row of books, but was it on the other side of the room or was it here? I remember the relic stuff. Yeah, it was here. We've already looked through these books. The relics of a single saint can be in several different churches on several different continents. Okay. Relics of Saint Mark. Remains were enshrined at the church he had found dead. Relics of Saint Theodore. Two tall columns built in the 12th century. Lion. Man standing on a crocodile. Oh my gosh. So much text. Chalice of Saint something. Gerroise. Story wasn't over. The cup was quite plain, most likely made of tin, with the letter P awkwardly scratched into the metal on one side and the letter G on the other. Upon exposure to the sun, the cup was miraculously transformed into a majestic, solid gold, jewel-encrusted chalice. There's no record that the Chalice of Center vase was ever placed on display. Okay. Did that yield anything? No.
Still have to do that.
Okay, there's still more. Oh. Aha. There was something to be interacted with here too. Werewolves. Symptoms of lycanthropy. The victim's personality also changed. According to legend, those who voluntarily became werewolves obtained the ability to change their form through sorcery. Okay. The reasons for lycanthropy. If you can't beat them, join them. Psychological disorder. Power of suggestion. It is possible that many cases go unreported due to misdiagnosis or familial embarrassment. So which disorder was that? Oh yeah, people behaving as if they had become werewolves. Okay. So, was that it?
Can't check that off yet.
Okay, then. I guess let's check the other bookshelves as well. Because apparently there might be something on this side too. Turns out I may have overlooked. Yep. Totally. Aha. Do we find some kanji here? Just the different attack patterns. Okay, I already got a bit excited about possibly finding the kanji thing. But no, this is sounds a bit more Japanese than... But yeah, kanji are Japanese, duh. So really there was no... No, that's just the attack stances. Okay.
Still have to do that.
Okay, so there's still more. Well, I mean, I guess if there's... But no, that was all the books here, wasn't it? That was the kanji, and then this was the gemstone book. Citrine, tiger's eye, diamond. I guess I hadn't turned the pages of the book. All kinds of gemstones here.
Still have to do that.
Okay, there's still more. So this is just the, yeah, that one, right? Yeah. Okay, well, I have to say I don't know what to look at next, or where the other clues might be. I think we've thumbed through the whole thing here, and then the other thing was the werewolf thing. I think I might just end the episode here and do a little bit of Googling on what exactly it is that we're supposed to find here in the library and where exactly it is. Because I am kind of stumped. It still says that there are more clues here, but I can't find them. So I think I'm going to go to Google for a little bit of help. Maybe it is that we just need to go to other places for a while and talk to other people and then come back to the library. I don't know. But I'm ending this episode here, and then I'm going to consult Google just a little bit to get some direction on what to do next. And then I will be a little better informed at the beginning of our next episode, and I will actually have a direction to go to. For now, thank you so much for spending time with me here on the Mellow. It was lovely to have you. Please remember to be kind to yourself. Have a lovely rest of your day. And I'll see you next time.